There it is.
Hey. All righty. It's
Wednesday morning.
and nice and warm Wednesday.
Oh, I didn't even have to wear a jacket.
I wore shorts and a t-shirt. I'm just kidding. It's so chilly this morning. Yesterday was like 29 or 28 or something. It was pretty cold. I know, I was kidding.
What's going on today?
Fed Day.
Fed Day says
we're waiting for the Fed to come out and say what they're going to do, or show. Right now it's set up that they're going to do a 25 basis point move. That's kind of what the consensus is. If they don't do that, that's going to make the market rally thinking that they're done. If they do that, it's probably just going to stay status quo.
Yeah.
If they do more, we don't know what we're going to happen.
What could happen if they did more? Maybe the bond market would rally and
no. Well, it just, what do they know that we don't know?
They don't know what we don't know. Right.
But that's the big thing.
Don't know what you don't know.
No, I mean, and again, it all boils down to you have a Fed tightening and a government still spending, and that's why we're at this deficit. With the debt limit issue that we have. So no matter what happens, no one has a clue what's going to go. I mean, we can assume and state things, and I think they're going to do the 25 basis point because it's showing that we are. The ADP report, which came out this week, right? Today, and it showed that there was only 106,000 job creations in the month of January, and they were expecting 175,000. So that means
Who created those?
I don't know. Some computer. I think it was Chat GPT went out and did it.
It does everything else.
That's right. Yeah. And so the biggest sectors were leisure and hospitality, which again, have you ever been to a hotel lately? It's really hard to get someone to clean your room.
Yeah, you have to request it, or they're going to do it on the third Thursday of the month during a full moon.
When you're not there.
But
we still have, so if you look at it's unchanged, we didn't see any major changes in anything. So
job changers saw an average increase of 15.4%.
Up from 15.2. Bottom line, there's still 11 million jobs out there. 89 million people not working that quit in the last 3 years. And then the question I asked somebody else, I don't know who it was, what are they doing? And
what are they doing?
Uber.
That's a job, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's a self-employed job.
Well, and that's what I think. I think a lot of people did was they created their own universe. They left mainstream and said, "I'm not working for anybody anymore. I'm going to work for myself." So,
which means you can't buy a house for 2 years,
right?
And you got to show income.
And
that's the biggest problem.
Can't be a loss,
right? Yeah, that's funny how many people come to me and say, "I made $120,000 last year."
Yeah.
That was your company, right, and you took over $200.
Yeah. So the ratios just don't work.
Well, then you do a bank statement loan for the business, and then it works, right? So, because you
can.
Yeah, because I got some other people I'm doing a second for that we're doing a bank statement loan on because it's a big second, and and we did personal money into their personal account, and I was like, what? An average of $97,000 being deposited in your personal account? Mm-hmm. I'm doing the wrong thing.
Yeah. Hey, Stats Day, Wednesday, Stats Day. Just looked at Modesto just from beginning of year to today. So there are 60 active listings, 88 pending sales, and 70 closed transactions for the month of January in just Modesto.
How many closed? 70?
70.
And what's our average for the month over time?
I would say over time, well,
January.
Last year, January, I think I can look.
So you should know I'm always going to ask this.
Yeah.
I always want to compare
year to date, which
I want to compare January this year to January last year. And also it'd be nice to know like 18, 19. So see what average, if that's an average or if that's below. I think we're going to be low on existing home sales because most people aren't selling unless they have to.
Yeah. I can't do pendings.
But I want to put this out there. If you're buying a house and you're getting a lot of money, don't put it all down on your house because you're going to see, then you'll be calling me 4 months later when you need money for something and doing a refinance. Keep some money for just in case, put it aside. Don't put it all in the house. I'm doing one right now. That scenario, they closed in September last year, put all the money down. Things didn't work out exactly the same way that they thought things were going to work out. And now they need money out of it.
Okay. Here's kind of an interesting, I can do solds. No, that's not right. I didn't say actives. hold on one second. It's interesting how this
Yeah, I just want
messes
close.
up. That's all we want. We don't want active listings.
Because it would be 0.
Okay. So last year,
right?
January 1st, 2022 to February 1st, 2022, there were 144 closings.
So that's just a month or the whole or the 2 months?
That's just a month.
So we're down by
74
closing
transactions.
And people would say, well, that's because it's a horrible market and it's not. No, I mean, if we could see, and maybe, what the listings were, for that month and the listings for December for that year, the year before, it would surely show double the listings we have now.
Absolutely.
And that's the issue. Each year we're working with less listings.
Fewer homes that are in our inventory on the market.
Because people have very low interest rates.
Right.
And people don't have to do anything.
Right.
They're handcuffed to their house.
And I think it's going to be a banner year. I think it's going to be a very busy year.
It's going to be.
Yeah.
And we just
But it's going to be a buyer's year. It's not meaning that it's a buyer's market.
No.
There aren't going to be very many listings out there, but there are going to be buyers out there that are going to start competing against those.
Right. So it's going to be a seller's year.
It's going to be a seller's year, but I mean, you're going to be working with a lot of buyers.
Right. Well, I see that happening. I just see a lot of people are going to come out because rates are going to keep going down.
Right.
And they're going to say, I can afford it now. It's more affordable. And they're going to come out and want to just keep buying houses, and they're going to compete. So do it now before May and June when the big
competition comes in.
Yeah. And I'm not talking seasonal competition.
No,
we're going to see such a drop in the inflation rate year over year is what we're predicting. It's either May or June. We're going to see that. And then that's going to be a huge change. You're going to see more people back in the market because this week has been huge for me so far. And we're only Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
Well, I'm just saying that's my week. This week has been amazing.
You're busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm talking with a lot of people who are getting ready to pull the trigger and put their homes in the market, but they're like 2 weeks away. Sorry.
Right. And then you say, okay, all right, buyers, I have a listing going on the market.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like my listing?
Yeah. You can pre-market to your office.
I'm talking to your own buyers.
No, I know, but sometimes you don't have a buyer for that price range or whatever the price is. You might have 2 buyers.
That's when you put out there on Facebook a little thing. Hey, I have a potential.
I don't do coming soons. I just don't.
I didn't say coming soon,
but it would be.
Would you be interested in a house of this size at about this price point? If you are, hit me up.
Yeah, I think you're better. And this is just me, but I think you're better off calling your sphere of influence and saying, "Hey, do you know anybody that's interested in purchasing a property in this price range?"
Right.
Or the other thing, heaven forbid, talk to your agents in your office who are working with buyers and say, "Hey, do you have a buyer?"
Right. Or talk to everybody.
I thought you're going to go like this.
No.
Finish your thought. We got to do a station identification.
No, this is not the radio. But a lot of people think it is.
Yeah.
No,
it's because it's got that radio microphone right there by the live.
Yeah. And actually, my book's coming out February 14th.
Hey, did you know that you have a book coming out February 14th?
And I made it really easy to go find it. How do you know? GetEdsBook.com.
Did you really?
Yes.
Oh, I got to go there.
GetEdsBook.com will take you right to Amazon so you can pick it up. So you don't have to go in there. How do you spell Ed's name? What was the name of that book?
You don't have to. It's probably, isn't it smart?
What?
The website?
Well, dude, what I set up goes directly. But if you go to Amazon, you have to type in all that stuff.
No, I know. But if you go to
Get Ed's book.
How do you spell Ed? Oh, you're saying if you're on Amazon, you don't know how to spell Ed.
Right, exactly.
Well,
I'm just saying, or
Parcaut
my last name, or the book title.
Parcaut.
This way, whatever. This way, it's so much easier. Just go to edsbook.com.
You're going to have music?
Just when you get there. Just when you get there.
You have 14 seconds to place your order.
February 14th. I've sent out to a bunch of people for advanced read, and only a few people have done that. And it's funny.
I read a little bit.
I know. Well, it's funny because I had got someone the other day and he's like, "Hey, has this been finished yet? Because on page 20 there is a mistake on misspell."
Yeah.
So, and because it's funny because he's in the quality industry.
Oh.
So that's what he read, which was correct. It was spelled wrong. We're in the lending institute way, and we say qualify. So when everybody else in this industry reads that line, they put the F in there. It's
because
you're
you
already
that's what it's your language.
Yeah, you're to do that. You just read it like qualify.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow. And so that's why it was important. I sent out to people in different places, and that's okay. If you find, I was like, should I keep that in there and see who actually
go to edsbook.com, right?
No, get Ed's book.
Okay, get
Ed's book.
What happens if you type in go to Ed's book?
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's a different book.
Anyway, and that's, again, you can't pre-order, do anything.
She should put that up on the banner right there.
I'm going to have it next to my name going forward. It's just the pre-orders, you can pre-order Kindle, but it's weird because it doesn't count in your sales that day, even though that they can't be done until that day, right? It's a pre-order. They can't fulfill it.
It's weird.
Yeah, well, that's how Amazon is.
It's so weird. It's a sale.
I know. We've been arguing this point forever.
Yeah.
It's a moot point.
Yeah. We haven't.
Authors.
Well, we did. Authors have.
People like myself.
I forgot you're an author now. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Author.
Yeah.
I wrote something once.
Yeah, I've wrote a lot of things.
Yeah.
But anyway. All right. Anything else on the market? Because I'm sure people have work to do.
People have work to do. There's a marketing meeting at the Princeton Event Center today for the Modesto agents, 9 to 10. That's on Princeton. That's why it's called the Princeton Event Center.
Okay. Not the college event center.
Yeah. Hey, did you hear about the silos?
I walked by there when we walked our dogs on Saturday, and I was like, what the heck is that place?
The
art place.
A friend of mine went to a birthday celebration.
That would be Jerry Ridenauer.
Jerry Ridenauer's birthday. Yeah. Were you there?
No.
Oh. I guess it's pretty attractive and very large. It might be I don't know if it has a kitchen. You need a kitchen for Bacchus and Brew, right?
Yeah. Yes, we do. I see. What is it? Just a bar? It's like an art center or something.
It's an event center.
Event center.
Yeah.
But they don't have a kitchen?
I don't know.
Do they have air conditioning?
Yeah, I think so.
I hope so.
Didn't need it Friday night.
No, of course not. Were you there?
No.
Okay.
No, my friend was.
Right. We walked by that way, and I was like, what is this? And then as we're walking. So,
over by Contentment Brewing.
Yeah, exactly. Down further.
Yeah.
More closer to the Modesto Junior College.
More or closer. Over by Best Pest.
Across from the warehouse for what's that store next to O'Brien's? The furniture store. At Home.
Oh, At Home.
Home Again.
Yeah.
Or whatever it's called now.
Just around the corner from Sign Design.
All right. Well, we'll check it out and let you know.
Have a great day.
Yeah,
and all those businesses, give us a nickel.
That's right. Just give us a shout out.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Make it a great